Here at SVSU, you'll find that the students and faculty really care about helping people. So when it comes to health and human services, we have a lot to offer. Not only does Saginaw Valley have the largest nursing program in Michigan, we also have certification levels for health and human services majors that far exceed national averages. Some of the more popular programs offered in health and human services are nursing, health science, exercise science, social work, occupational therapy, and athletic training. Luckily, the Health and Human Services building provides students with leading-edge technology. You will find 13 state-of-the-art simulation labs that give students practical, hands-on experience in your fields that prepare you for your clinical experiences. Many of the labs feature the SimMan, a system that allows students to work in real-world situations with a mannequin that talks and reacts to the treatments given. All of these majors and several more use the high-tech simulation labs throughout their time at SVSU. In the Assisted Daily Living Lab, occupational therapists can work with people that experience a variety of disabilities such as autism and cognitive disabilities or mental disorders. In the Movement Analysis Lab, various hands-on activities including emergency response, CPR, and first aid are conducted. It's also used to analyze motor milestones of childhood and assess functional fitness parameters of seniors. The Rehabilitation Laboratory, also known as the Pediatrics Lab, is used to teach assessment and treatment of children with disabilities. It contains oversized swinging bolsters and nets for use in assessment and treatment, making a more comfortable space for working with the kiddos. The Practice Lab is open for any independent student practice at all levels. In this lab, sometimes senior nursing students will mentor underclassmen one-on-one. We're here outside the Health and Human Services building. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, friend?
Hi, I'm Sophia. I am a second-year nursing major here at Saginaw.
What are some useful resources that you'll find within your department?
Definitely the nursing faculty is the way to go. They know all the answers. If you ever have a question, just ask a faculty member.
What about some helpful tips that students interested in nursing? Can you give any of those?
I would definitely say go with the classes that you're interested in first and then take the harder ones after, because if you're already interested in your subject, then you will do much better in those classes.
Have you done anything in your classes that has been notable or memorable for you?
Yes, definitely all of my biology labs so far, my hands-on nursing labs, those are super cool, super hands-on, very fun, interesting to see real life stuff that you would do in the field.
Cool, cool. And what's your most favorite thing about your major?
I'm really excited to do my 7-week internship, so that's built into the nursing program, so basically I get to be a nurse before I'm actually a nurse.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Thank you, Sophia. We are here outside HHS with another friend. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Gracie Lefler. I am a 4th-year student at SVSU and I'm going into the Occupational Therapy Master's program, hopefully this upcoming spring.
In that program, what are some useful resources that you found?
So the biggest thing that I've learned going into occupational therapy is the faculty and staff are super helpful. Every single year they host a faculty and staff meet and greet where you get to meet the staff and just basically everyone in the occupational therapy program. They go over the logistics of applying to the program and everything you'll need to know before you start your application process. So really just meeting with the faculty and staff.
What are some really cool things that you've gotten to do inside of your classrooms?
So even before I've gotten accepted into the occupational therapy program, I've already done motor learning labs with infants, middle school children, and older adults. So I think that that's really something that SVSU offers that you might not get at other universities until you're at a graduate level. So I've already had that hands-on experience working with actual people in the field of OT, which is something that's really cool. The reason I chose OT is because it's the perfect blend of art and science. So as soon as I knew that I wanted to go into healthcare, OT was the perfect choice for me because I get to be really creative in my work. OT is a very holistic field, it's very client-centered, and like I said, I get to be creative and let my personality show through my treatment.
And lastly, do you have any helpful tips that students interested in your major might find useful here?
A couple helpful tips I would say is when applying to the OT program, it is very heavily GPA based. So as soon as you start work as an undergraduate, keep track of your GPA and take those undergrad courses very seriously. Reach out to resources if you need help, like our tutoring center and our on-campus writing center, which are free for students. And do things outside of the classroom that will make your resume stand out. when you apply to the OT program, everyone applying will be qualified, but it really comes down to what you did outside of the classroom that sets you apart.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Gracie.